sometimes feels like media navel-gazing, but it's terribly important because in what Emily Maitlis had to say, she criticised this idea of one-sidism or one side, t'other sidism.
Yeah.
In other words, let's get, of 10 economists and only one supports Brexit, we'll just give them parity. So we'll get the person for Brexit, the person against Brexit. The problem with that analysis, which seems reasonable, is it ignores what's really going on and where things really are influenced, which is in story selection.
Yeah,
it's not how you guessed or choose your interviewees. It's the choice of stories that you run in your Today programme running order, Newsnight running order, whatever it is. It's the stories you run.
Completely right. I agree with that. Also, I think, Colin, it's also the choice of the questions you ask your guests. So you can be as tough, if you like, on your Conservative or your Labour interviewee. But if the questions you're always asking them are, why aren't you putting up taxes to pay for X? Or why are you, cutting public services in this way? You can be as hard on your interview, regardless of their political colour. But if the question bias is always from the same worldview, believing that unilateral action on climate change is the right way forward, believing that the state is the best way of solving every problem, believing that basically business is bad, if you believe in all these basic things and your questions reflect that, partly because you're staffed by people who've never worked in business or have the same sort of cultural, philosophical background, then you end up with the sort of biases that my little monologue was complaining about.
It wasn't little, it was quite long, but it was very ear-catching.